Welcome back to the neighborhood, boys and girls. Our first guest tonight is Bill Colborn. Bill, welcome to the neighborhood.
How you doing, buddy?
Awesome, man. We try to get the people to know you a little bit here on the neighborhood. So let's talk pre-real estate, Bill. Give us a little bit of your journey, how you got here, and a little bit about you.
Wow. Well, the journey's been a long one. I can tell you that much. I started out doing construction as a kid, like 16, 17 years old, and it kind of just went through my entire life. I ended up just getting sucked into the trades and doing that forever. Then right around the pandemic time, I lost my job, like a lot of people did. And I, at my age, wasn't looking to start over. So I was like, why not real estate? Let me give that a try. And I've been in bands my whole life doing, theatrical things and stuff like that. So I've always been comfortable talking to people. Yeah. So, and I'm a bit of a talker.
Nice.
So
nothing wrong with that.
Nah, especially in this business. That's
Absolutely.
why, that's one of the main reasons I got into it. So that's where it all basically stemmed from. And I figure, knowing houses the way I do, what better things to sell?
Sure, it's easy to sell something when you know how it is, and you can kind of show a little bit of your expertise and gain that trust.
Correct. Yeah.
And you do some camera stuff, YouTube stuff. You were saying
a little bit, yeah. I'm a YouTuber as well. Yeah, I have a channel just doing some reactions with buddies.
And so, what do you think drew you customer service wise to the real estate business? Like, is there a certain client that you are attracted to more, like first time buyers or investors, or do you just kind of take it as it comes?
Well, I do like helping out first-time buyers because I was one not that long ago, honestly. I didn't buy my first house until I was in my late 30s. Okay. And yes, I actually do really much enjoy working with first-time buyers just to see that joy in their face when they finally get into their first home. But yes, my what I like the best, I would say, would be investors because I speak their language. Sure. I know the construction end of it. I know all the inspections and permits need to be done and all that stuff. So yeah, investors are where I lean more towards.
Nice. Now, are you comfortable with every type of property? Like, are you comfortable going into a 3-family or a 4-family, condos, townhouses, or do you I really kind of focus on single-family homes and look for?
No, I don't have a specific type that I really even care for. It really doesn't matter to me. I'll take my clients wherever they need to go. I'll go down to trailers for vacation homes. Even one that needs to be fixed up. My first sale was a trailer down at the beach that needed to be fixed up pretty bad. Nice. But and I've sold houses north of 400. So it all depends on what my client's looking for. I don't have a preference, and I don't care. I'm there for all of them.
Sweet. What are you doing promotion wise, social media wise, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blah blah blah? What are you doing to get yourself out there?
Pretty much what you just said. Okay. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you make eye contact with me long enough in a store, you're getting a card. Promise. Any kind of contact I make with people, especially people I see regularly, like the gas station attendant, things like that, I make sure I give him one. Give him a couple every now and then. Be like, hey, if you see anybody, hear anybody talk, just hand them a card, And that's pretty much how I do it, just try to be as friendly as possible at all times, you know what I mean? Yep. I'm a friendly guy anyway, so it's easy. But it comes natural. Yeah, it does come natural. And social media, I've struggled at in the beginning, because I spend a lot of time on YouTube, obviously. But I've been actually hammering down really hard on that recently. Okay.
What about networking groups? Any BNI stuff? Any Chamber of Commerce stuff? Anything like that
I haven't yet. I haven't touched that base yet. Again, I've only been doing this since into the middle of the pandemic. So I've only been in the real estate business now for just under 2 years. Okay. So I haven't touched every aspect that I can that's going to help my business. And I'm still learning. I still take courses and sweet. It's constantly growing.
What do you do for personal growth? Do you have a go-to podcast or someone that you follow real estate wise or business wise, mentor wise?
Honestly, no. Okay. As far as real estate, personal growth though, personal growth and real estate, I lean on my martial arts instructor because he's been actually in the business his entire career doing real estate, but he was never a salesman. So he knows everything about the inner workings of the real estate business. Okay. And he knows, obviously, how sales would work. Sure. So I go to him. I trust him, that guy, for a lot of my
Nice. That's awesome. All right, so now we talked about now we're going in the future. Let's go 2024. Give me some goals. Give me some things on your vision board, on your check boxes that you are going to accomplish in the next 2 years, both business and personal.
Business-wise, my main focus, honestly, right now, all I can think about is growing my database. Okay. Growing my sphere of influence, reaching out to people constantly and talking to them, making sure that people remember that I'm an agent. because that's hugely important in our business, is keeping your face in front of them constantly. I'm sorry, what was the second part?
And personal, like what are some of your goals? What are you going to accomplish?
Personal goals, I mean, honestly, is to continue building my business. That is a personal goal. Building my channel is another personal goal. Going on more vacations with the family is another personal goal. And all of it comes down to building those two other businesses to get to that point.
Do you have a bucket list of places that you want to visit with the family?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but give me like one or two of them. Don't have to be like
honestly, Rome.
Oh, dude.
Rome is a huge one for me. Don't ask me why. I'm not even Italian.
I was supposed to go to Rome. I'm not Italian either. I was supposed to go to Greece and Rome this past year, and we had to cancel because my wife got pregnant. But
I mean, congratulations.
It was a great thing. It was
at the same time.
It was like, but you know.
Yes.
But that's one of the ones. Man, I used to, in my previous life, back when I used to dabble in drugs, my dream as an 18-year-old was to sit in the Parthenon or to sit in the Coliseum and take acid.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
Chill in there. Like that was 30-some years ago. That was like, that was what I thought in high school. But
yeah, that's
now it would just be like
an experience to remember.
Now it's just going to be, let me meditate
exactly
in the Parthenon and get in there. But
the Coliseum, all of it, yeah, everything about that place is attractive to me. I mean, it goes back to my childhood. I mean, I've just been sucked in by it for some reason. I don't even know why, but yeah,
that's awesome.
Another place is honestly tropical island. I've never been. I've never been to one, and I would love to.
Nice.
Other than that, I don't really have any other specific spots. Just have fun and enjoy life.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Your last personal question.
Sure.
If you could sit down with anybody throughout history, famous, not famous, alive or dead, anybody, you could have a half an hour to talk to them. Who would it be? And give me just one question that you'd ask them.
It's an easy question on who.
Okay.
And that would be Christopher Reeve.
Okay.
What I would ask him... After nerding out for about 45 minutes and I was sitting there with him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man, that is a good question. For me, honestly, I'm a Superman nerd. I mean, my whole sleeve, you haven't probably noticed, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
I would have to ask him something about living that role and what it meant to him to be in that role.
Right.
That's something. I know it has nothing to do with anything else we talked about.
That's your personal
question.
Yes,
that's probably what I would do. How that role changed him.
Awesome.
Because it had to. It had to.
For sure. You know, that's one of those things that you're this before the role and you're this after the role, and you're know, always associated with that. Dude, Superman's been around for 100 years, but when someone says Superman, that's the picture that I get in my head.
Absolutely, and we are working on 100 years. 1938 was the beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, man.
We'll be right back with the next guest on Mr. Mortgage's Neighborhood.